Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School, presented by Mr. 1920. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, we got Russell Wilson cooking in the rain, fired up, 2-minute drill, the entire thing. Let's get it started. Welcome to the QB School. So really excited about this video for a handful of different reasons. Russell Wilson, 2-minute drill, just a thing of beauty, and really it's the entire thing. It's the context of the situation, the weather, the perfect plays, the fourth downs, the concepts. We are diving into the nuance, the details. You are going to love this thing. Let's get it going. All right, before we get started with Russ cooking in the rain, we're going to look at this fourth down run, because as much as Zim should be criticized potentially for some of these decisions, late game management, this run needs to be a first down. This is an ISO going to the right, fullback up on the middle linebacker, draw it up right here. But as rarely as I like to tell a running back exactly how to run or necessarily where to run or run to daylight, this can't get more open for a potential bounce here on this little ISO block. Now, most people would tell you run to the bubble. Like, yes, there's probably a read. Yes, you don't want to make a habit of not following your fullback. But right here, you sure hope you would love to have this capacity right there. That's not that hard of a cut. I mean, help us help you. I get it right there. You got to try to run through common color. Run through common color means you're looking for, if you're the running back, you're wearing white jerseys, you're looking for white on white. Right there, I see a lot of highlighter. I mean, just run to the bubble. My goodness. Get to the C gap. Oh, I mean, that might score. Come on. Don't just close your eyes and run in the closet. That's not good enough. I mean, you got to have the ability to go R2 there and get that first down. Even keep your legs driving. Give yourself a chance. My goodness. That was frustrating to look at from just the bubble standpoint of space to be able to run to. So you give Russ time. Cooking in the rain. Here we go. Russell Wilson doing his thing, 2-minute drive. I did the entire 2-minute drive for a handful of reasons. This first one I thought was a really important play just because it gets you out, backed up, 94 yards, big scramble. There's nothing really there. And again, I always think in 2-minute situations, it's so important to get a good first play. And so right here, you're going to get a little shallow coming across. Again, I love the way that the back checks out. You're going to get Olsen coming across on the shallow. You're going to get what I think is Lockett coming across on the deep end or basic. We're going to get this little check burst. So it just creates this huge void in the middle. And again, it's a combination of things, but it's the ability, whether it's a completion, a check down, to get that first mojo going. Again, how about taking an L right up the middle with the left guard? I mean, that's tough right there. Up and gone. And again, got enough speed and burst to get what you can get and get down. Really nice job. A positive play to get the chains going, I think, is really important in these types of situations. And then we just get into a rain game. We get a little thumb ball, a little slider. It's not easy to throw in the rain. It doesn't matter how good you are. Again, down here, whether it's fundamentals or what, it just doesn't feel right in your hand sometimes, and the ball will come out sideways. So you miss a little out, speed out, quick out. Next one here, you miss an opportunity for a big in down the middle of the field. To me, this is just get a little chip down here from Olsen, and we get a deep into the field. Again, nice job moving around, buy time, still ends up getting smacked. But again, rain ball, slide on him. Slider, you can see the two clear outs here from Metcalf and Lockett. And then this thing is wide open. I mean, you miss two throws, and this is part of playing quarterback, especially in the rain, dealing with the weather. I mean, that's wide open. He'll never miss that if it's dry. But again, the concept I really like. So you get a chance for the speed out the one before. This time we're going to get, again, I love the chippy right here and then into the shallow. And then we basically get the over clear, post clear, and then this big in where it ends up going to. So at the end of the day, this is the play for me. Big in to this basically check shallow right here. Nice job, though. Great pass pro, giving him time to make these types of throws. But again, it's just wet. And that's the thing about it. These things don't have to be perfect. These drives don't have to be perfect. You just have to stay alive. You have to stay out of terrible plays. And again, he'd never miss that throw if the conditions were right. So now 3rd and 10. Big down here. Again, don't make a bad play a disaster. They hit him with a little cross dog here. We'll show a little half slide beater. He does just enough to stay alive, half throw away. Not on the right page on the perimeter. But again, to me, this is a great job of Zim being Zim with the Vikings defense, and it's coming down. Right here, we'll get a little cross dog, and what I mean by that is there's a bunch of different iterations of how you can do this, but at the end of the day, it's these two guys crossing. And really, this is a half slide killer. So if the line is going this way, right here, so these three have these three, then the back is lined up offset, because they know Zimmer sets a lot of things to the back or tries to put two on the back. So the back has to come across and get this guy first. So as soon as the back comes over and gets this, it's going to be really hard for the center and right guard to be able to get this looper coming all the way across. So again, a lot of moving parts to say. He goes first, he goes second, but because he goes second from the slide side, it's really hard for the center and right guard to come off. And this, they just got him sometimes. And that's just the way it works. Again, 25, nice job picking up a couple of these blitzes. Again, you can see the slide coming all the way across. Really hard for that center and right guard to work all the way back across. You can see him try. He sees it. Russell Wilson's athletic enough to get out. Gets hit while he's throwing it. Again, coming down. Again, staying alive, not taking a sack. One more time. Around, up. Again, you can see how fast this thing happens. Getting him out on the edge. But again, love Zimmer's pressure. Again, he tries to come at him here. Now it's 4th and 10. This is a massive play, just a big go ball to Metcalf down here at the bottom. Things I loved about this, though, were the pass pro. Again, the ball giving him a chance. It's not that it's terrible coverage. It really isn't terrible coverage. It's terrible finish at the end. But this is a lot for me of just pure pass pro and giving your guy a chance. In the elements, nothing's been pretty. Again, he's staying over the top of this go ball. And he just goes to make a play. And right here, you'd love to see that DB go up and try to make a play. He doesn't even get off the ground. You know, that's probably why one guy plays receiver and one guy plays DB right there. Just that little, I mean, this is the difference. Take a moment to talk about our presenting sponsor, Mr. 1920. They make a bunch of different men's grooming products. I personally love the soaps. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this channel, so bring it in here. I've only showered outside for the past 5 years. Now, I get it. Not everybody can shower outside every single day or almost every single day, COVID. But these soaps are about as close as you can get to that type of outdoor experience while still being inside. They're affordable. They're easy to get. You can become part of their soap club and get a subscription, a bunch of different ways to do it. But I can't recommend it enough. You can go ahead and check the link in the video description. Get over there, use the code QB for 15% off. You can get the Quarterback School Starter Bundle, which consists of the charcoal, which is my favorite, cedarwood, mountain sage. You can also create your own bundles. Again, don't forget to use the code QB. You can also use the code QB when joining the Soap Club, which is their subscription service, which will give them an extra 5% off for a total of 20% discount for Soap Club members. So get over there, check out the link, help support the show, check out some great products. Can't recommend them enough. I appreciate it. Let's keep the video going. Either way, big time play. Again, for me here, you can see him get into the check. They've got basically 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. So Zimmer's been doing a variation of this type of pressure for as long as I can remember. And he coached, we were on the same organization maybe 10 years ago, where you come down and you fake this free safety week or 4 week. You put 2 linebackers standing in the A gap, and you get some variation of run out to the middle of the field and then pressure from the other side. And so what it really puts a premium on, again, pass pro, is the back. So the back hat basically has to go here, edge to edge. So no, and then all the way across to take this hit off. And now he gets thumped taking this hit off, but he takes the hit off the quarterback. He's able to get an opportunity to throw this thing. And again, you can see it's 0, nobody in the middle of the field. Give your guy a shot. You can see the run out. You can see the back go all the way across. They're in a full slide. Ooh, boom. There it is. Again, now he gets smacked, but it doesn't matter. He did his job, took the hit off, was able to make this play because of the pass pro from the back. Just a really nice job. Massive play, 4th and long, 4th and 10. Just so many moving parts here. Again, I love the fact that they hit him with a Zim Classic. He makes them pay. Gives your guy a chance down the field. And, you know, at some point, this guy's going to deserve a double team on every meaningful snap. So, moving the ball, big first down here. He tries to get a hole shot here down the sideline. Binky and all. Again, you know, hard to see here, but this is a rolled up corner with a half field safety to the boundary down here. He tries to fit this thing in. Again, I love the decision making, the timing. You know, it's not perfect, but considering the elements, you can see the hole right there. That's that cover 2 hole shot right there. But the throwaway is a great miss. Stops the clock. Doesn't take a sack. But now Metcalf's out of the game. So 2nd and 10 now. 3-by-1. This play is just Russ being Russ. And I mean, there's so many in this drive. It's staying out of bad plays. It's making plays when they're not there. This is just a ridiculous play from him and Lockett being on the same page, just doing what he does. You can see Lockett at the top of the screen. He's in that bunch. He's just going to come down and see Russell scramble. So he's in this bunch right here. They're going to come down. He's going to run this little like arrow. He sees him scramble and just wheels out of it. And I mean, there's no way to cover that. You can't, if you're not going to get home, you're just going to have to know that he's going to extend plays and make you pay. So there it is. No, you can see Lockett turn out of it and then just stay alive. And I mean, that's just really nice, getting out on the perimeter, throwing a really easy catchable ball. So good. So clean the visor off, get back in the game. Rain game, visor, it's all about the look. So 2-by-2, first down, just outside the red zone. Russell Wilson's hot here. This is on Russell Wilson. But the thing I love about it is he doesn't take a sack. He stays alive, and he does just enough to get an incompletion. Stop the clock. Again, it's not always perfect. That's the thing I think people, you know, you romanticize some of these 2-minute situations. This is 2 on the back. Zim knows exactly what he's doing. Most half slides, he's going to come in here. This guy's going to go 1 to 2 in his duel. If both these guys come, that's on the quarterback. You must throw hot. Usually it's built in right here, a little like turnout or something. This ball, both these guys come in a 2-minute situation. Again, after a incompletion, you know you're going to get heated up. Better chance to get heated up. You'll see it right here. This is on Russell Wilson. There's no other spot. He doesn't see it, misses it. All right, doesn't have to be perfect. There it is. You can see the turnout up top by the slot. Put it right there. 2 on the back. He's hot. The second guy decides to jump as opposed to go for the hit, and he's able to stay alive. Again, just enough. It's not perfect. There's no magic play. You just got to keep fighting, stay out of terrible situations. So now it's 2nd and 10. Middle field open, 2 safeties. Come back here. Again, this is just double slant up top. Really important from Olsen to go underneath that inside coverage, and that's just too easy. Again, too much space. Come back and see this thing again. This is just a West Coast staple. Everybody runs this, but the really important element here is this slant has to come up and go underneath this guy or run at him. Come up and occupy him, an occupy slant or dart, and then this slant has to get up and down before the half-field player over here. So again, it's really important Olsen doing his job, running his route properly to open up the space for Metcalf on the perimeter. There it is. Under. Holds that Sam. Underneath. There it is. Slants into a half-field safety. Too much space. Big-time play. Fortunate to even get him down right there. So now it's 1st and goal. Zim's had enough. They're going to heat him up. He's going 0. He audibles to 7-man protection. Quick out down here to the bottom. Boom. Again, bit of a wet ball, wet thumb, a little high. Hits both of his hands. I think Lockett probably thinks he should make that play. Again, it would have been a spectacular catch. But again, I love the operational element from Russell Wilson. Checking into 7-man protection, getting into the throw that you want to make at the goal line, and it's just not there. Again, you can see it happens really fast. He checks into it. Quick out down here to the bottom. That's just too much space down here at the bottom for me, coverage-wise. Too easy to come up here and get these 2 quick outs, bang to back. Boom. All right, drop, not there. Next one, 2nd and goal from the 6. What are we going to do? Let's do the exact same thing the other way to the big guy. Now again, watch here, motion knowledge. Usually we say, hey, check the motion information. Nobody runs with him. I would have bet a lot of money this is zone. It ends up working out to be middle field closed man. And again, on the body, on the break. Can't do it better if you're playing quarterback. Rain game. Boom. Boom. DB makes a nice play. Coming in, getting it. Again, love to see him catch it with his hands. But again, this thing is a strike. This is for the win. Boom. He just operationally, great job coming all the way through. Again, really love the left arm punch here. Watch the left arm with the sleeve coming through. Fight, fight, fight. Boom. I mean, that's really special. Those guys on the back end in the league know exactly what they're doing every single play, fighting, clawing to get that ball out. Really a nice job coming in here, and this is a big-time play. So, again, one more time. Check the motion information. You know, you hear quarterback coaches, gurus all the time say, oh, just look at the motion, see if it's man or zone. Well, that looks like zone to me, but it's man. So again, great job identification. Again, so much space outside for me, just too far off. Too easy. That's too easy to be able to come out and throw a quick out. Should have been a touchdown. So now 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal from the 6, 3-by-1. Let's motion again. Now we run with him. Now you know it's man coverage. We're going to throw the fade up top to Metcalf. Again, corner does a great job sitting, getting just enough collision to offset that route. Nice job right there. Again, it's just this little flat-footed, that little bump off the trajectory. Again, I'd love to see Russell Wilson give him a chance, but it's not always going to be perfect. And then this is fourth and for the win. So we're going to watch this a handful of times. Basically a variation of an over versus middle field closed man, pseudo man, almost like a man match. Again, 2-by-2 condensed formation. Just a great job. Again, check Russell Wilson's base. Almost with the Patrick Mahomes drift back, and we're lucky he took so many steps to go back and make this play. Great throw, get off me. Just a lot of great execution here on this final play on a bunch of different levels. The fact that he's got a free runner, in essence, running at him. But that's a great catch with his hands. Hold on to that thing. Look at him keep trying to punch it out even though it's already over. Just great catch right there. Excellent ball placement considering the weather. So many good things. Just a beast of a drive. And so fun to see on so many different levels. But the breakdown here for me, again, check his base. Heel click. Nope. All his cleats in the ground. Yep. Drive that thing. I mean, it comes out a little Peyton Manning-y. And what I mean by that is just not a perfect spiral coming from a guy who didn't throw perfect spirals all the time either. But that's a beautiful job. Great fundamentals on the back end. Base, rip, guy right in his face. Give your guy a chance for the big win. And it's just a special drive. Now, concept-wise, we're going to look at this a handful of times. There's really 3 things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is the pass pro, of course. So the first thing I want to talk about is this chip. So we're going to chip this defensive end. So Olsen's going to chip and then get out to the flat. Well, this chip causes some issues because this linebacker then looks like he's going to green dog. So it puts poor 72 in a tough bind here. So technically 72 has probably got a big duel. He's probably got the 2 most dangerous of these 2. Well, normally you'd say it'd be the defensive end just about any time with this kind of stacked alignment. But when Olsen chips him and then gets out to the flat, this linebacker bluffs like he's going to come. So it really holds this tackle down. And it's a great Zim special here. He holds that tackle down, and then off the chip, this defensive end is running free. So we've got a free runner. That's why we need to take 5+ here on the drop. Just keep getting depth. Mahomes, that thing back there. So that's the first element. The second element, and we'll go through each of these, is what's going on here. I love this switch release. So there's Metcalf. He's going to work his way on the over. Then Lockett, really where I think the ball probably is designed to go most often, is coming in here, and he's going to be wide open. So it's this switch release here that gets the angle for this second in to be really wide open on the back end. Coverage-wise here, middle field closed, some variation of man match. What I mean by that is when Metcalf comes across here, this middle field player is now cutting this over. Now, it's not bad coverage. It's tight coverage. But I would love to see him just lock up. I mean, at what point you got to double this guy to at least don't let him think you got to fall off or have one of these guys fall off this over. So when he goes, to me, one of these guys should be going with him, and this middle field player should be cutting it. So we're going to watch a handful of things here. First, let's watch the pass pro on the right. This is a great play on so many different levels. So there's the chip, and there's the miscommunication. So again, one of those pressures where once you're engaged, you don't blitz anymore. Now you're just containing Russell Wilson. So you got two linebackers basically containing him, spying him, and we've got a free runner. So they got him there. Zim got him. They got a free runner on him. Again, you can see the drop here allows him to stay alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back again. So now let's watch the release here on the left. Metcalf, Lockett, switch release. There it is. So now let's watch the cutter in the middle of the field, the free safety, 41. Metcalf goes to work across. And you can see that safety try to come off, and he's just late. That corner sees the other over come across, falls off. You can see him try to fall off right there into the other crosser. And there it is. So, my goodness, it's a lot of things moving around. So, just coverage-wise, one more time, because I feel like this is really a special part of this play. This is where the ball goes. Well, coming from the backside, he's going to come here, and this corner, when he goes with Metcalf, is going to see this. He's going to come off, and it's going to allow just a one-on-one there with that middle field player trying to cut the over to Metcalf. And he's just too big. One more time. You can see that corner, sees that other over coming across, engages it. And then one more time with Lockett coming on the back end. You can see he would have been wide open on the back end. Once that middle field player runs with Metcalf, you can see that opening right in the back judge. It's going to be wide open for Lockett right on the A if he would have had enough time to throw it. Now, I don't think he would have had enough time to throw it, but you can see it's there. Just a great scheme. Excellent execution. So many moving parts happening on a 4th and down, and for the win, just so awesome on so many different levels. Again, great catch, great ball placement, multiple winners. Again, one more time. This is the whole thing, full speed, just to understand how fast it's happening with the pass pro issues, the switch release, the cutters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus, and you can see the free rusher kind of stops, stutters his feet like he's afraid he's going to break contain. And there it is. Big time winner, winner. Love it. Just keeps on cooking. My goodness. Special combination. Wilson, Metcalf for a long time. That's a wrap. Russell Wilson doing what Russell Wilson does. Cooking in the rain. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Doesn't matter what the situation is. He's going to give the Seahawks a great opportunity to win every single week. And the thing I loved about it was that it wasn't perfect. It was messy. Scrambling, missing throws, missing hots. But at the end of the day, some critical downs. 4th down, multiple times, making plays, giving his guys a chance to make plays, making good decisions about who gets the ball. Some great scheme. Just so many good things all packaged into one 2-minute drive. Really hope you enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Get over and support Mr. 1920. Get over there and help support the QB School with the QB School bundle. I appreciate the support, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.